maybe the ratings are changing, etc. But to your point of view, how will be the model be applied here? And as you rightly said, there are several ways of companies to reduce the impact of this 5%. One is the direct price increase. Sometimes it's more difficult when it comes to commoditized product because it depends on the elasticity of the price with regards to the demand. I mean, when you have like very competitive product on shelf, commoditized, that becomes more difficult to really absorb and maybe impact this on the consumer, as opposed to some luxury brands, for example. Like I will not give some names, but like luxury bags products, for example, for which selling a bag at 10,000 or 10,500 would not make any difference. So how the market reacts to that? There's an interesting terminology that I have read through the articles, is that sometimes you have these trends, or maybe some trends for the company, what they call the shrinkflation. So like it's the kind of invisible inflation. So it's about reducing the packaging by 5 ml or a couple of grammage, etc. So is 5% high enough to see these trends happening in the market?
So if I understand your question, you are saying that if with the increase in the 5%, would there be less consumption of the ultra luxury items?
Do we see with this kind of 5% having like an acceleration of seeing like this kind of invisible process, like reducing the pack size?
Cars may be different because it's difficult to ship, but you know, we've seen people buy expensive watches, for instance, in places that have the lowest VAT, right? Because expensive item, they can save a lot of money and it's easy transportable. If we just focus on the food products, I think you will find over time, it may not be on day one, but over time, companies are trying to recover some of that cost one way or the other.
And I think it has also to do with the denomination of the currency. For example, if a bottle of water today is priced at 1 dirham, you can't price it at 1 dirham 5 fils, right? So there are a lot of small food packets, okay, wherein you need to price at the denomination of exchange. And then that might also drive some change in the packaging or the quantum of the product.
To add on this, there will be some rounding of rules as well, like in other countries there are rounding of rules. So to what digit the product will be rounded off, there will be a rule around that. I'm expecting that will be in the executive regulations.